Alright, you guys, well, got a beach day for fishing. We've got a tropical storm coming on, probably a hurricane in this couple days, Milton. And so I'm trying to get the last little fishing day before that hits. And I'm out here with my cast net and some frozen bait. And look what I caught in the cast net. Nice sheepshead. Nice little. I love those because they get the funky teeth. Toss this guy back. He's not big enough to cook. So, kind of game plan for today. I'm not going to be out here very long. This fishing video may not even be that long, to be honest, just because of all that rain that's coming from the east. I feel like that's kind of a common theme here. I do have some frozen bait out here, and it's probably going to get catfished, if I'm being honest. Looks like there's somebody on this one. In fact, that might be what this guy is. Let's see. Yep, got catfished. So, yeah, I'm trying to just get some time out here on the water at this beach spot before tomorrow. So Sunday the 6th, we're gonna get a crap ton of rain from that. There was supposed to be a hurricane, and then it kind of fizzled out. And it's just gonna be a bunch of rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then going into Tuesday night into Wednesday, that's when Milton's supposed to come. They don't know if it's going to be Tampa, they don't know if it's going to be Key West yet. They said it's anywhere in between there. If history is to, repeat itself, it'll probably be somewhere along where we are. Unfortunately, this year and the last couple of years, we've had a magnet to this area when it comes to hurricanes. I don't know why. There's a lot of theories, a lot of different things, but yeah. So this is kind of my last hurrah until the following, hopefully the following weekend. But cool seeing that sheepshead. I'm gonna keep trying to cast net a little bit, try to get some bait, some greenies and mullet that just jumped right there. But I might not be here super long, so hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see what happens. Oh, what a surprise. Another catfish. Well, it looks like the storm's starting to work itself this way. You can feel the wind kind of shift and kick towards us this way. Might be heading to the truck pretty soon and waiting this guy out. It's definitely making a hook towards us, wrapping around towards the Sanibel side instead of just going straight north into Cape Coral or towards Fort Myers. Yeah, it's a little breezy. Okay, so anytime you see this, I know it's common sense, but we got whitecaps going, we got wind blowing, current's really ripping. It's time to disengage and get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, because every cast I'm taking right now, it's just going right to the west there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get into the car or truck, whatever. Start packing some stuff up. Maybe see if I can get this thing out. If not, then day. But you never know. Just gonna kind of wait and see what the dealio is here with the storm. Sure, don't forget that. Yeah, let's see in a little. Let's see how. You see the rain clouds that way, and you got whitecaps rolling up on here. Yeah, this is a better call. What's really funny is I almost decided to kayak today because the weather app I have said 30 or 40% chance of rain was all, which take that with a grain of salt. in Florida, but I can just assure you that I would have not been a happy camper out there in that water. Holy crap. Alrighty, so that's the nice thing about living on an island. Storms are up on the east side. I headed over towards the southwest side over here. The current's still ripping pretty strong, but I'm just gonna try out a little bit out here, try to see if I can hold off the rain for any longer. Tons of shells right now after all the storms we've been having. Got some beach erosion going on too. Wind's still kicking pretty hard. Got some bird action. Tons of seashells. Obviously that's one of the things Sanibel's famous for. Well, at least the water on this side is nice and clear, and there's actually some bait fish going on, so let's see if there's anything taking place over here. Well, I did catch a fish. Got a little greenback. I don't think I've ever caught one of those on a lure before. Oh, there he goes. I don't have a spot to put you at, brother, or else I'd keep you. You get to go. With that hurricane coming up and all that rain coming up, so we have a fridge. Man, there's a lot of bait. We have our fridge downstairs, a fridge and a freezer for downstairs, and we're gonna wait until after the storm to put those back down. It's just not worth the risk. You know, we're praying that it's not too bad of a surge. Clean obviously ended up being close to 3 to 4 feet around us. A little bit further north, it got higher than that. But we really don't want to. Oh wow, look at all the bait. Look at all the bait. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. Those little dark clouds in the water all through there. Those are all bait balls. Got some down. Take another one. Good. Keep on catching greenbacks. This guy's not gonna make it. Oh, there goes his eye. That's not good. So yeah, we're just gonna wait until the storm goes through, and you know, we're trusting in the Lord that, you know, we'll be safe and stuff will get protected. But it is a lot right now with just the proximity of one storm from the other, especially with Hurricane Ian just being 2 years ago. That is definitely on people's minds still. So I think this area is kind of, unfortunately, it's traumatized to the memories of Ian, and just the trauma that went through that, and just the sadness and grief, and you know, all the different trials and tribulations that came with that. And not just the storm itself, but also the psychological component, also the financial component. FEMA didn't really do too much, unfortunately, for a lot of people. And unfortunately, for this year, FEMA is out of money, according to reports. Pray that's not true. But so that's great. But also just the dealing with the insurances, and you know, most people didn't get what they were due, what they were owed. So just all those thoughts coming back to people. So you know, it's definitely a community that's still healing from the wounds from that. And so seeing this storm come at us, even though it's currently right now they're projecting it to be a 2, people don't really trust the weather, unfortunately, now. For years people always assumed, the weather always said the worst, and then it was always the the lightest. It was always, they say, oh, it's going to be a category 4 or 5, and then it would be like a 1 or 2. And for years we never really had a storm track issue here on Sanibel. And then honestly, once Hurricane Ian hit, it's kind of changed. We've now had 4 big surge events. Hurricane Ian, then Adalia last year, which wasn't terrible for this area, but still some areas got flooded more than we're used to. Debbie, Tropical Storm Debbie, earlier this year, now Helene, and then we'll see what this one does. So it's a lot on people's minds right now. So we'll see what see how this next one goes. Well, let's see if we can land this guy. Well, that's interesting. I got myself a live ladyfish, which is perfect because that's literally the bait I'm using out here. So there you go. Trout, man. Yes, sir. Counts. It counts. I touched him. Get out of here. Get out of here, scat. Oh, gotcha. Come on. Come get. Peace, broski. Thank you, Lloyd. I saw it maybe like a minute or 2 ago. And I was getting kind of excited because that ladyfish I got is cut up right around through there. And these 2 big tarpon, like I'm talking more than 5 feet, maybe 5 feet, I don't know. I'm not the best judgment for height. I'm 6 foot tall, or 6'5". I don't know what height is anymore, but saw 2 big old tarpon roll and hit the surface right by where my bait was. Haven't seen them since. However, man, these fish are going crazy right now, so I'm thankful I'm over here. Storm is working its way over. I don't know how much longer I got on this beach, but thankful for the time out here. It's been really fun. And ladyfish. I lied. Trout. There we go. There he goes. Right in the tooth. Trout are active right now. They love all this they love this white paddle tail. Looks just like the bait that they're going after, which is super cool. So I'm gonna grab some flyers. Just like that, easy peasy. Let's get back to the water. There you go. Oh boy. There he goes. That is the tough part about this side of the island, is that with it being the Gulf side, the waves tend to get a little bit dicier. The currents tend to get a little bit choppier too. So you have to be very cognizant what type of fishing you're doing. There's been some summers where I've gone out here and I've done the sight fishing deal, walking the beach for snook, and some days it's great, it's like glass. Other days you try to set that up and you can't see a thing, so just gotta be smart about weather and tides and all that. But it's a little bit more risk and reward on this side. Let's see if I can hook on one of these ladyfish right here. As you can see, my time here is very limited. I've been surrounded by storms here. This guy has gotten real close, but not quite to me yet. It looks like I might be able to dodge it, but it's kind of wrapped around the island. There's some stuff still from the east over there, and then all that, and that's coming right for us. So yeah, my time here is short for sure. Ladyfish are just nibbling it. Cool. So the tide really shifted, and when it shifted, the bite did too. It really died down up until actually just now. It's been probably 20-30 minutes of just casting and walking the beach, and really nothing much to show from it. But I'm really surprised that the ladyfish hasn't gotten any bites on the big rod. But yeah, just goes to show how much tide and wind really have something to do with bite. I haven't seen as much bait either. I think that's a big aspect to it. Most of the bait kind of drifted away, and they haven't really come back. So hence the reason why the bites died down. Oh, there it goes, ladyfish. I also just missed like maybe 2 minutes ago. It looked like it might have either been a black tip or a spinner shark breaching out of the water, probably 300-400 yards out there. But that was super cool. It's cool seeing how still the water is out there leading up to those storms. Such a cool contrast with the with the difference in the two things. That's super cool. Yeah, a bunch of ladyfish. But oh man, they're jumping. There's a school. There's a huge school of ladyfish right up on this little spot right here between one little mini sandbar things. Oh, I don't know if you're able to see that. That was super far out. That was another breach. I wonder if I'll be able to see it on the zooming in on the GoPro, but something's feeding out there. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Glad we're able to get some action out here with the trout and ladyfish, and we're glad I was able to switch sides. So obviously this is getting a little gnarly out here, as you can see. Thankfully, the stuff from the north I was able to avoid. Even that stuff from the east over there by the lighthouse, not too bad, but it's the stuff coming from the south there that's driving me out. We've got some pretty big storms in those clouds. There's some big lightning and rain and all that. So I'm gonna choose to leave now, even though, oh, there you go. There's God saying, get out of here, dude. You know, I love staying out here. It's such a fun time to be out here, and I love fishing, and you know, it's cool. It's cool to be a part of this community. It's cool to be out here and just enjoy this. It's such a blessing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single like, every single subscription, comment, all that. So you guys, you know, you guys know the drill. I love being out here. I love doing this. Praise God every day for the opportunity. Praying that our community is not strongly affected by Hurricane Milton, or what's soon to be Hurricane Milton. We'll see what comes of that. You know, it's in God's hands. Might be rough, might be not. We'll see. We'll prepare for it and see what comes of it. But thank you guys for tuning in today. Lord willing, I'll catch you on the next one, and have a blessed day, guys. Peace, y'all.